AFCRDTV, we're here with Diamonds Man of the Match, Matthew Fossen, after today's win over Barwell. Matty, you've had to fight through the pain barrier to be fit for today, but it was worth it in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was obviously a bit of a tough build-up. We were moulding casts all week and playing around with certain things and umming and ahhing, but it's good to get that win and good to be involved in it. It was class.
Yeah, and defensively, you know, you being at the heart of defence, I'm sure you agree, all of your defence today were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And it looked as though you didn't have a wrist injury. You were just throwing yourself at every ball, headers, clearances, everything.
Yeah, it's hard. Obviously, you've got to try. You know, you're thinking in the back of your head a little bit, but it's football, innit? You can't second guess. You just got to go and do what I've been doing all my life, and there's no stopping me. You know, when you're out there, you can't hold back, can you? So that's how it is.
Yeah, and obviously we've had a few injuries in defence this season. You know, Hughesy's gone down with injuries, so has Evan and Courtney. Did you feel a bit of an extra pressure to be back today, with obviously Evan being
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, you know, everyone knows in the club how early I've come back with a broken wrist, but you know, it was needed. I had to come in, and I'm glad I got to finish the 90 and do my small part of the puzzle.
Yeah, and what pleased you most about today's performance? Because defensively we were excellent, but going forward as well, 2 really good goals. So
we were good today.
Performance, really.
Yeah, complete, and everyone involved. Like this is not about me. This is about everyone involved in the club, and we've been working for this moment. And this is only the manager said after the game. This is the first bit. We have to keep going now. Defensively, we're strong. We're stuck in. You know, away from home, referee were going against us a bit, but just nice, nasty, bit down and got through it, and also attacking wise as well, looked really threatening. So good.
And in that first half, even before we got that first goal, we were forced into 2 substitutions with injuries. We had Connor go down, and then Jordan as well. A couple of attacking players.
And I wasn't sure how I were going to be, to be honest. And I seen them 2 come off, and I'm thinking, oh God, you know, I've got to stick it. I've got to play the 90 now. So yeah, it was a tough one, and the season's starting to kick in with the games thick and fast and stuff like that. So the injuries are going to come. But when the boys are called up, and whoever's called up, that's your opportunity in it, and we're all in this together. We're a big team, and every player in the squad's going to be needed, and all the staff as well. So that's what it's about.
And aside from the injury, did you feel as though you had a point to prove today? Because you know you've only played 2 official games for the club at Basel and Hitchin. Obviously, you were absent all through the pre-season. So did you feel like you just wanted to prove a point today and just show who you were?
Yeah. So all the times I've been, you know, through the pre-season, I've been manifesting this, wanting this opportunity, and I've had a really rough time. Everyone knows it's been an awful start, but this is what it's about, is coming in and doing my bit, and the reason I've been brought to the club, and I want to keep on doing that as best as I can. Yeah,
definitely. And you went down towards the end there, looking at that wrist. It didn't look good at the time, but how's it feeling at the moment?
You can see how swollen it is. It's one of them, innit? I have to put my body on the line at times, and it was always probably going to happen. But you know, because of the win now, the adrenaline's there, so that's probably carrying me through now. So we'll see how it is in the morning, and yeah, we'll go from there. We'll speak with Martin and try to keep me patched up.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed you'll be fit for Tuesday. And just looking ahead of that game, Colville Town at home. I'm sure you've done your research on the league. They are a fantastic side in this league, one of the better sides as well. So what sort of test are you expecting from them?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm not nervous about it. That's what, you know, that's why you play football. I don't play football especially as a defender, to win 5-0. I play it to be tested against the best teams in the division. So we're ready for it. If you look at the players out there, for me, you know, there's no team we can't beat. It's just getting it right and getting a good song out of us. And today we did that.
Well, thanks for your time, Matty, and well done today. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go. AFCRDTV, we're here with Andy Burgess after today's first win of the season. We've even got a new microphone out to celebrate, but Andy, we've been looking for that one for a while, and today the boys have thoroughly earned that one out.
We certainly have, Joseph, and yeah, as you said, I think the boys have put in an unbelievable shift. Tough place to come. I thought they moved the ball well. They've got some good individual players. They've got a definite identity to the way they play. They've had some decent results. I think this is their first defeat in the league in 4 or 5. So it was never going to be easy today. We picked up 3 injuries that have affected 3 substitutions. So we've not been able to affect the game that way. So lads have had to come on in different positions and do different jobs. And I'm just delighted for the boys today. They've come in, they've worked their socks off, and that's all we've asked for. And we think and we believe in this group that if we work hard, we'll get our rewards, because we've seen today Miguel, you know, getting his goal, and Hicksy, and we've got match winners and people who score goals. So, you know, I'm probably feel about 30 years older tonight, but you know, I'm absolutely delighted.
Well, looking at your team selection, you've had to trial and error with a few different formations recently. It looks as though you went with that 4-2-3-1 today, and it certainly looked as though it paid off. Like, especially in that first 20-minute period where we were under a bit of pressure, and then obviously the last 10 when they got that goal back. Defensively, we looked really good. People putting their bodies on the line, and I'm sure that's exactly what you want to see.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think we started particularly well first 5-10 minutes. I thought we were a little bit sloppy, but then I thought we stifled the way they wanted to play with our shape. We were a lot deeper in our sort of mid block today, and it suited us. I thought we picked and chose the times to go and press really well. That was instigated by the players. You know, they had to make the decisions about when to go and have on the trigger and go and press and affect the ball and affect the team. And I thought they did that really well. You know, to do that they have to take responsibility. And I thought to a man they took responsibility. You know, as two. But we wanted to look like two banks today, rather than being a little bit high press and being a little bit, go and not go and unsure. We wanted to be a lot more sort of solid across the pitch today, and I thought we were. And you know, it's fine. You know, we worked it Tuesday, or we worked on Thursday, and it's fine us talking about it. It's fine us asking the players to do it. It's fine us, going through things and doing it. But when the players cross that white line, they've got to be prepared to do it. And I thought to a man, we did today. Yeah, we rode our luck a couple of times. Nez has made some great saves, but as you said, I thought with our work rate and our effort and endeavour, I thought we deserved it.
We often say in football, goals change games, and we certainly got our 2 goals at crucial times. And just looking at that first one, brilliant from Miguel. He won the ball back himself. He was the one who drove it on goal. Really clever finish as well. First goal for the club, and that'll do him the world of good, won't it? Yeah,
absolutely. Listen, Miguel obviously played for Northampton, made his full debut on Tuesday, and we felt that we believe, obviously we had a practice match, but we were told he had a good game, so we felt he'd be full of confidence and full of energy and enthusiasm. And I think if you look at the goal, obviously not seeing it back, but I think these 3G, 4G pitches, it holds up and it doesn't bounce true, and it's caused an issue. And it caused an issue for the fullback, and Miguel gambled, did brilliantly, and I thought he was going to cross it for Jensen, but he went for goal. And I'm sure you had a fantastic angle of it here, and it looked like a really, really good finish. So yeah, it was a little bit of a gamble because we haven't seen Miguel all week, obviously, because he played Tuesday and did a warm down at Northampton on Thursday, but to come in, and we spoke to him before the game about how we wanted to sit defensively and what we wanted from him, and I thought not only his quality, his goal, I thought he absolutely worked his socks off today, and he was fantastic.
Yeah, it was weird, the position we were commentating from, we had a great view of it, but it's just a shame we had a giant hole in the way. We just about managed to see it, but it still nonetheless a really good goal. But coming into the second half, I'm sure it's tough to decide at 1-0 whether to stick or twist. Do you go for more, do you sit back? But we got a goal at such a crucial time, just 2 minutes into the second half with Nathan Hicks, and it's the most Nathan Hicks goal you'll see, but it was such an important goal, wasn't it?
It was. We talked about trying to get some overloads down the sides, and we got a 3-man overload, I think, with Courtney, Miguel and Connor, and then when we get the overload, we've got to get crossing the box, and when we get crossing the box, what we've asked from him is midfielders getting in the box, and I think he said that he was surprised to get the first one, so he's hit it, and he's come back to him and say it's the most Hicksy goal we could possibly score, but he took the second one really well. And you say it probably was a good time to score it. I perhaps would have preferred if it was on the 89th minute and it made it 2-0. But no, listen, it was a good time, and I thought they looked a little bit dejected. But I think naturally we then dropped a little bit because I think of the sort of the state of where we're at and how big the 3 points and the importance of the 3 points. We probably got a little bit nervous and dropped a little bit deeper and allowed them to sort of get on the ball a bit more. But I thought we defended fantastically. The 2 centre halves were outstanding. Fullbacks were great. Charlie's come on and done a job at the end. So we can I can sit here and talk how well everybody did, but it's all about the team tonight and winning those first 3 points.
Yeah, it was a fantastic team performance, but just looking at the individuals, there's a lot of great performances across the board. Stead's making 4 or 5 fantastic saves. I think Matthew Fossen's got man of the match. Maguire obviously showing his quality in the final third. Hicksy putting in a real captain's performance in the middle. But what pleased you most about your team today?
The work rate, effort and commitment to the cause. I think it's been so difficult. It's been really hard for everybody, supporters, everybody in and around the club. Me, it's been the hardest time of my career, playing or managing. It's been horrible the last 3 months, and it's the most emotional I've ever been coming off a football pitch. Just to get the 3 points today, I'm getting emotional now talking about it, and it's only 3 points. But we've worked hard to get it, and we've worked hard to get it, and the players deserve all the credit. But listen, all we've done is win 3 points. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get above our stations. We've come away, we've worked our socks off, we've won 3 points. That's now got to be the blueprint going into Tuesday. There's no, we've set our level now, we've set our standard in terms of how hard we have to work to win games of football, and the feeling in the dressing room after the game compared to the feeling for the last 3 months was incredible. So just delighted for the players tonight.
Yeah, nobody can question your passion, your commitment to your job, and obviously you'll be aware as much as anyone. There's been a lot of talk about you and the players coming into this game. Was that a real motivation coming into it today to maybe prove a few people wrong, but also to do what you can to do the best for the club?
I don't know. I think hopefully everyone's in it together, and I don't want to think that people in and around the football club supporters, we're perhaps hoping we don't get a result, so so things change at a higher level, or I lose my job or whatever like that. Hopefully everybody was in it. Obviously I've seen things and I've read things, and I know there's been frustrations, and I get that, 100% get that. I'm a football fan myself, I support a football club, and when things aren't going well, the manager's the one who gets pointed the finger at, and rightly so, because I believe I've been given the opportunity to lead this football club, which means I've led on the recruitment, I've led on the way we play, I've led on the players that are out on the pitch, so 100% the buck has stopped at me, and so it should, and I'll continue to take that. But hopefully, I think we've seen everyone's come here today. Everyone's been together. The fans were fantastic. The fans were brilliant. The voice that they had, and the boys coming off at the end. That'll be the massive lift for them. Some of them haven't seen that yet. Some of the new boys. We've got such a large amount of new players. They wouldn't have seen the voice from the fans. So, from that point of view, it's brilliant, and it's just it's a great feeling, and one that we've got to now use to kick on and use as a motivation to come out Tuesday at Hayden Road. I think it's a home Tuesday.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I haven't even looked past this. So Colville at home Tuesday, and we've got to try and go again.
Yeah, you mentioned the Colville game coming up this Tuesday. They were 2-0 down today. They actually came back to win 3-2. So they'll come into the game with plenty of confidence. But what will you take from today's game that you can build on Tuesday? Yeah,
I think that, as I said, the work ethic. I think I liked our shape out of possession. I liked certain players in certain Connor T more central. I think Connor, again, a lot of people have said about why playing Connor on the left wing. We haven't been playing him on the left wing. We've been playing him on the left, coming into pockets where it's difficult to mark. But I think when perhaps games are a bit scrappy as they have been, we might perhaps need to solidify the middle of the pitch a bit more. And I think a lot of what Connor T does, I'm not saying that, but a lot of what Connor T does goes unnoticed. His numbers are always the highest by a huge amount. He always runs the furthest, runs the most, and we've just got to use everyone's positives, everyone's ability, everyone to the best of our ability, and the best places we can get them on the pitch. And we've got one or two players we need to look after for Tuesday. We need to bandage up and wrap in cotton wool, and hopefully the next 48, 72 hours are really important. Players things settle down, because obviously I had 3 lads come off, but we'll be taking lots out of this into Tuesday, none more so than the 3 points.
Well, thanks for your time, Andy. Well done today. You made a lot of people very happy, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks, Joseph.